Yo, stay wavy TV, ride the vibe with me, splash through your screen, drip clean like the sea, high tide energy, never on mute.
Officially got the undercard of the Mariobarrios versus Ryangarcia championship fight. And I'm going to be honest, man, the undercard is more entertaining than the main event. Mariobarrios versus Ryangarcia is mid versus mid. Barrios is coming off of 2 straight draws. Ryangarcia is coming off of a no contest, a suspension, and a loss to Rolly Romero. So I don't even know why this fight is happening between Barrios and Ryangarcia. I have no interest in the fight, but I do think that Mariobarrios is going to edge out the win. But let's get into the undercard. So the undercard is very interesting, right? So the first match that we got is Richardsonhitchins versus Oscar Duarte, right? Now, I like this fight. I think this is a very solid fight. I think Oscar Duarte has a really good chance at winning this fight. Obviously, Richardsonhitchins, he's the IBF 140-pound champ. He's going to be the A side. But listen, man, Richardsonhitchins, you called out Devinhaney. You called out Teofimolopez. You had Gary Antoine Russell calling you out for a fight. It seems like you're scared of him. And you recently had a face-off with Keyshawn Davis where you was barking in Keyshawn Davis's face like you wanted to fight him next. And you're not fighting any of those guys that you called out. You're fighting Oscar Duarte. So Richardsonhitchins just seems like, you know, a guy that just likes to talk a lot, like a Gervonta Tank Davis, where he's calling people out, he's saying names. But I don't think Richardsonhitchins is ever going to give us the fights that we want to see. You know what I'm saying? And what's weird about this, guys, is Gary Antoine Russell is on this card as well. So you got 2 champions in the same weight class that's on the same card that's not fighting each other. The only way I can make sense of that is if Richardsonhitchins doesn't want no smoke with Gary Antoine Russell. Because Gary Antoine Russell was putting belt on Richardsonhitchins in the amateurs, and I think he would do the same exact thing in the pros, just worse. Okay, so the next fight that we got is Gary Antoine Russell versus Andy Hiraoka. Once again, a pretty solid fight. I'm just pissed off that we got 2 champions in the same weight class on the same card that's not fighting each other. Listen, man, if Hitchins beats Oscar Duarte, I'm gonna pick Oscar Duarte in that fight. But if Hitchins does win, and if Gary Antoine Russell gets past Andy Hiraoka like I think he is, then these dudes need to face off in the ring, bruh. Hitchins, you need to walk in the ring after Gary's fight. Gary, you need to walk in the ring after Hitchins' fight. Y'all boys need to face off. And that needs to be the next fight, bro. You guys are both champions. Hitchins is the IBF champ. Gary Antoine Russell was the WBA champ, bro. Stop playing around. Stop playing games and just fight each other, bro. So the next fight that we got is Frank the Ghost Martin versus Nahir Albright. This is the same Nahir Albright that cooked Keyshawn Davis's brother and caused Keyshawn Davis to crash out in the locker room and attack Nahir Albright and give him a black eye because he was upset that he whooped on his little brother or his older brother. I don't know if he's older or younger, but long story short, Keyshawn didn't like the fact that Nahir Albright, who's a part-time R&B singer, part-time boxer, put belt the ass on his brother. Keyshawn Davis was already pissed off at the fact that he missed weight. Edwin De Los Santos pulled out of his fight, and the fight didn't happen, and he had to sit there and watch his brother get whooped on. You know what I'm saying? So this is a pretty solid fight. Listen, man, I love how Errol Spence is moving his fighter Frank the Ghost Martin, man. Ever since Frank Martin lost his first fight against Gervonta Tank Davis, where he was brutally stopped, Frank the Ghost Martin, he looked really good in his most recent fight. He won that fight by KO. I think him moving up to 140 is the best thing that he could have done, because it seems like his power is definitely increased a little bit. He knocked out Rances Barthelemy in the 4th round. Now, I know Rances Barthelemy is an older guy. He's 39 years old. But this Nahir Albright, this is a perfect second fight for Frank the Ghost Martin, because now we get a test of, okay, we've seen you stop this older guy. Now, what are you going to do with the younger guy that is coming off of a win as well? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to pick Frank the Ghost Martin to win this fight by KO. I just like how they're moving with them. And listen, Frank the Ghost Martin, you know, he's another guy that called out Richardsonhitchins. He wants to fight Africa. I'm pretty sure he would like to fight Gary Antoine Russell. So we'll see what happens. Now, the last fight on the undercard, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't know who either one of these guys is. I don't even know how to pronounce these guys' names. They're obviously not from America. So we got a guy who's in the super middleweight division. His name is Bektemir Malikuziev versus Sina Agbeko. I don't know who either one of these guys is. I am not going to watch that fight, but the other 3 fights on the card are very interesting. I am going to watch those 3. So overall, this is a pretty solid boxing card, man. Would I pay money for it if it's under $50? You know what I'm saying? If this card is under $50, I think it's worth the money. If it's anything more than that, it's a highway robbery, okay? Especially when you have a main event with Mariobarrios, who just arguably lost to a 50-year-old Manny Pacquiao, and Ryangarcia, who lost to one of the worst champions of all time, Rolly Romero, and he had a no contest against Devinhaney because he decided to take Ostarine, okay? So let me know what you guys think about this undercard. It's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, hype the video, and most importantly, leave a comment. Let me know y'all predictions on all of these fights in the comments. It's your boy Wavy. I'm out.
Yeah, welcome to the vibe. Stay wavy in the mix, got the culture on the rise. Tap in, hit subscribe, ring that bell, let it ride. We gon' surf through the trends, give you game every time. Reviews, new views, keep it honest, never fake. If you're looking for the wave, this is the channel you embrace. Stay